A woman went to a department store and picked out a fairly expensive item that she wanted. She took it back to the layaway department and she paid just a small amount down on that and said she'd like for them to hold this item for her. And the clerk said, all right, we can do that. How long would you like for us to hold this for you? And she looked at the clerk and she said, until my husband does something that is unforgivable. She had it figured out. She knew when she was going to be able to get it. Now, let me ask you something. Has someone done something to you that is unforgivable? We could probably all identify with something that someone, might be a relative, might be our spouse, might be a friend, might be a neighbor, might be somebody down at the church. They've done something or they've said something and you've said in your mind and in your heart, that's unforgivable. As a matter of fact, you've set out to prove that because you haven't forgiven them. You haven't extended forgiveness. Now, there's somebody watching this right now that you're saying, well, now, wait a minute, Jay, you don't know what they've done or you don't know what they've said. No, that's true. I don't. But I do know what I've done to God, and I sure am glad that He hasn't said, well, that's it, that's unforgivable. Wow, quite the opposite. How many times has God said to me, son, I forgive you? How many times has God said to you, I'm extending my forgiveness to you? Aren't you glad that's the way God is? Well, let me encourage you. You be that way as well. With that person that you have chosen not to forgive, with that person that you are holding that grudge against, with that person that you have embraced that spiritual condition of unforgiveness, with that person that has wronged you and hurt you, and you've chosen not to forgive. Don't live in that environment of unforgiveness. Very honestly, it's not hurting that person, it's hurting you. Ask God to give you the capacity to extend forgiveness to him or her, that person who has wronged you. Go ahead and extend forgiveness just like God has